Alrighty, what is crack-a-lacking, people? I have to monitor the stream this time because last time it absolutely got rolled. I mean, absolutely rolled by whatever crashed it last time. Yeah. Ready to start here in a minute. Seeing if it'll stop muting my mic. There we go. Now you can hear all the shit I'm doing in the background. Anyways, yeah, let's just hop right in it. Oh. Fallow Grind time, baby. We're gonna get that great one. Killing it. Already 400 kills in. That's just I wanted to. Literally no reason at the side island. Period. Like that's my goal. A little more jazz on it. A little more. I need to spawn my deer, please. Pretty cool. How in the world is this quality? Let's set it up max. Okay. Looks pretty halfway decent. Rip him. I can shoot. So right for now. Okay, tell us. Those 5. Chilling out, shooting some fallows, you know how it goes. 3. I think I have everything handled as well. Because I think the problem last time was my bitrate was just high because I think my upload speed changed. My upload speed is pretty good, like in general. Like I think it's like 19 or 20 megabits per second, which is good enough to run what I was on. I was on 6.5. I was on 500. Great. I fixed it. Now just a little bit. Didn't lose any quality. The higher bitrate I think is better, but I just don't crashing it. And most people have it set to what I not worried about it anymore. I'm worried. You know, it's one of those things where it's a concern, but it's not. The reason why I'm watching on my phone, because then if this, so if it just randomly cuts out, don't worry, I'll be hanging around and I'll give a proper ending screen. Last time I didn't even know it cut it out. I was just doing my thing. I even showed off the great one for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I was like, wait a minute, he didn't say anything. Yeah, that was in the chat, and I was like, oh shoot, that explains why it just absolutely crashed. Don't like that. I have a no. No, it's a very interesting thing. Fallow deer. Whenever a trophy is gonna spawn in gym, whether it's a rare, a diamond, or a great one, these spawns go whack. They either get small. If they get small, it's usually a diamond. They can disappear. It's usually a rare / great one. Like all of them just setting point. All of them. I'm talking. But yeah, I'm just chilling here, doing my thing on you, kabang. Anyway, got a little bit more regular stuff to do off of the. See what time. Really don't like having this phone on my desk and can't do anything like that. It's just outrageous that I can't stream without it. At least I didn't have any problems until now. So I think it might have to do with my power supply. It's underrated for setup. It's not too bad. Like, you know, it's obviously it's bad. If like what I did is I turned off all the RGB inside the computer. See if it improved. I don't think it really does. Just in case. We're about to find out how it does. It's doing. Again, ooh, okay. That was long. Thought that was. I'm fine. Happened. I got him, but I didn't get the one that was in the open. I'm so inefficient grinding like this just because my desk is not big enough for everything. So that's why you just might hear me shuffling crap around. My desk is not quite big enough. But that's mainly due to the fact that I have a full. It helps when I'm typing. I'm trying to keep it pretty efficient so you can see what I see whenever I'm off stream, but that's hard to do. It really is. It is, especially now I have headphone cord angle, all kinds of stuff. Right? I think we're good now. I think we got over that little hiccup last stream. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, as soon as the stream crashed, everything went downhill. My game crashed. Came back and found out that a diamond I had just shot after the stream wasn't over, but I was still. I mean, I lost a diamond that I shot because it crashed on me. It was just. Now I think it's. What I'm really glad I figured out is this built-in Streamlabs, because that takes it helps my have it all. Same amount of resources, just with some. Haven't done it. Probably a lot better than running a completely different one. Yeah, I should do it angular. Not sure when. Oh, hang on, is that a Mela? We got a Mela, I think. That's very dark. I'm convinced that's a Mela. I'll shoot it with the regular gun just in case. I think we just got a Mela, first Mela of the grind. Reload. Time to hit record on Streamlabs in a minute. I need to get my. I really think that's a. I need to get my. Okay. It's down. Look, I can't tell. It could be just a chocolate shadows. Let's see. We got the first Mela of the grind. I think that's a Mela. Oh, it's a Mela. Let's go. Here we go. Pick up our little Mela boy. That's crazy. Absolutely. I think this is the first Mela. Alright, let's go. Oh, and it's a gold. That's... Alright, I recorded that thing. First Mela. Now I have every single rare in gold. I should make a multi. Oh, actually, I need one more eyeball because eyeball more. That's crazy. I need to add it. I have a counter. See, this is very, very counterproductive. Oh, it's okay. I got it now because I have the counter on my phone. Current grind rares. We can put that up to 2. It's so counterproductive because counter 2 rares in the grind. It took a total of roughly 1,600 kills. Beats. It was a Mela. I knew something was up with it. Let's go. Dubs. That's insane. I got a Mela. I got a Mela. If it was a 5 right after, I'd be like, hey, you look. To be fair though, at least I'm happy it didn't take me 7,000 kills to get my Mela. I thought it was gonna take time, but they killing that one's off of one I probably never saw. How many kills? 8. Okay, 458 in the Mela and Albino is pretty good. My last grind I got eyes. Oh, I can't be mad about that, but like, you know, 1,000 kills, 3 pies. I don't know. I feel like pies are roughly 1 in 150 if I had to guess on the other 2. I think are much higher, like 1 in 3 to 400. Like rare wise, I think those ones. I think Mela's the most. But you just don't see that many Mela. My dream from this grind is a Mela. But my ultimate dream in the entire game, which is why I might just whitetail grind forever, or until I get all the racks, you know. Kind of same thing here. When I get all the racks, I'm like, ping pong, whether I got my combo. Just a typical painted. That's the one that I really want, but any day I'll take a blade hooded. Any day. That's enough for this. But yeah, it's the same thing with the whitetail. I'm gonna my dream thing is a Melis ultra rare, so no, I'm not sure that'll ever happen. Worth a shot, right? Can you imagine my first one? Be the luckiest person in the entire game. Hey guys, do you think you're lucky? Well, guess what I just got. I can't say that because if somebody tunes in right as I say that, they'll start freaking out. Anyway, no, that's my dream is that ultra rare. Any kind of helium mount. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't English. Just today, though. I feel like I can English. Today, no. Anyways, I didn't really do a formal intro, but I hope everybody's doing fantastic today. I need till about 5. There's a 5. Grr, the herd management, man. I redid it since last stream. See, can we get a dime and a Mela? That's a max. Flat. There we go. Will it be the first time of this stream? Like, on rotation in. That's about consistent. I've noticed that I have about a 1 in 30 5 rate. My dime rate is absolute hot cheeks. It's terrible. Well, it's not bad. It's about 1 in 60. But the fact that I have a 1 in 30 means that every other 5 is a troll. I had 4 trolls in a row. I troll. See? There's another one. There you go. And then when I banged my desk, my mic fell. Way to go. Troll. Yippee. Of course, you know, whatever. This is why if I were y'all, I would not count 5s immediately like counters you do. However you keep track if you want to keep track once. I really don't care. You do. However you keep track, please don't auto-add them when you see that 5. Hit first and see what happens. See, this zone I'm a little iffy about, so I'm just grinding 1, leaving the 2. A little iffy about that one. I think if I leave the 2, my time rate will be better. To be fair, I'm rotating on point as it. This is just, oh. Just an extra. That's just an extra kill every. Also, you usually spawns into. Not sure why these two zones are good for 5s. They're not the best. My best zones for 5s have got to be this one, and this one, this one, and these. Basically, all of my zones except for a few are pretty good for 5. This one's very like I spawned. All right, here's the question. That's the one I have to shoot as the one. Remember that. That's not, I did not see the 5 though. So maybe I in menu. That one's not a melon. See the chocolate on it. That's absolutely crazy though. We got a Mela and a troll. Troll's not great. And we're gonna do a little science experiment. So here's the experiment. We're gonna use that corpse right there. We're gonna end that corpse. How many meters are we away after? Trying to see whether it's more efficient to wait the 5 seconds than run than it is. Probably 136. Okay. 136. Let's fast drop. I don't know what is it. Right there. Okay. Now let's come this way. Little experiments here and there. I'm doing those throughout the grind. Little experiments. Efficient. Where are we at? Okay, so technically it is a little faster, but no. It doesn't matter. So it's a 50-50. The most ideal thing would actually be shoot this zone. And I believe that's what 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. We can shoot down. Because then we can put the tent right on top of here. Last here. We'll see if that turns into a 2. If not, we'll just... Because there's no telling which zone a great one's going to spawn in. But if the next one ain't up in this... You're definitely keeping that one for all time. It's not the best zone. It doesn't have the best diamond production. But it is pretty good. It's alright. It's one of those things where I usually spawn a big 4. And a small 4 or a big 3. It's pretty good. Not the best, but my great one will care. And because great ones, I really do truly believe that they show up in the same. Find out. Sure hope they do, or else I have a solo great one. So. Sure hope so. But I'm probably actually gonna pop off just before 5. Oh my, what is that? The 2 big 4s. These zones here. What is that? Is that an albino? No. It's... Dude, the Whiteson thing's scaring me. I got the first Mela though. I'll turn that into a short for Monday. I don't like to edit on weekends or even on. I've already pre-edited it. As well, I have a busy week. An abnormally busy week, and I knew it would be like that. Then once I get into a couple more, probably 1 or 2 more weeks, future, I'll be set, and I'll just. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, is that a double? Double. That's a really big. Hey, look at that, double trouble. We got a double. That is wild. That might be my first double like that I haven't stacked, you know? Might be my first double. Not making it. I have so many. I literally, like, have all kinds of monstrous fallow that I've gotten. I think I got 2 in a row the other. Not gonna tell you what made them different, but I already have some diamond. I have one that I have not even edited yet. The other one's going out tomorrow, so look forward to that. Yeah. I don't. I'm only gonna take footage. I shoot high that way. Jump. Ah, there it'll go. All right, let's see if we can get both of them. 2 5s. Wow. Okay. And I think they both actually might score dimes, so maybe I'll go 1. 2 1. If I get a shot, I'll do that. Oh shoot! I got him. I got him. All right, here we go. This might be 2 on the dime counter. This might make up for it. 2 in the same zone as well. Got him in. I think I should have gotten him. Not a big crap ton of it. Messes up my math. My math is already how many tries? I got it. Here we go. Diamond. Add it. Let's add it on my phone. Sorry, I'm a mess. A diamond. That's crazy. 2 of them back to back like that, and they're the same score as well. Just knew they looked too good. Almost 120. Almost. Times back to back. How about that? Map. 119 in-game time. Doing pretty good. I mean, I'm sure I have a couple more, but yeah. One of those things where I actually I have not started playing recently, but you know, it's one of those things where this game went from being one I'd rather play other games to holy crap, this game's pretty good now that they've updated it. I love it. When I learned about Grade 1 grinding and all that, which was about roughly a year ago, I kind of got in. Then I got like it's not raw. What I'm looking for is burnt out. I was just up to about 1,700. Actually, 1,004. I was like, are you serious? And I said, you know what? If I start streaming it, maybe I'll spawn it live on stream and all that, and it'd be a fun little side gig to go along, play the game more. I'm thinking, okay, let me start streaming. So guess what I do? Start streaming. Then, after a whole bunch of disapproval from the people around me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll pause for a little bit, just do a little bit of Twitch streams randomly. Okay, well that doesn't work out, and I'm like, you know what? Let's move to YouTube and keep Grade 1 grinding. This is right after I saw my first. Literally, like 1 stream later, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Let's go to YouTube. Bye-bye, Twitch. Still in here. Spawning them G1s and listening to this funky music. I'm calling it funky because I don't know it. Nor why it's so loud. Definitely different. How about that? Imagine that music's probably so loud for the short. Probably so very. See, it looks like 2, 3. Is that another milk? Can't tell. I think it's chocolate. That's crazy though. 2 in the same zone. Might be that. That's the first time that's happened in the times. Well, red deer I'm not counting. I'm counting just fallow. Red deer I've had it happen quite. Not quite. I haven't had 2 dimes. How about that? I've had 2 max level. I'm looking for a dime. But these what are the other trolls? Anyway, I'm just still in. Got 2 dimes, 1 troll, and a mela within the last 20 minutes. That's unbelievable. Actually, usually takes me about 20 to 30 minutes of grinding to start getting the 5s down. And yeah, I guess not. I guess we're starting off strong. 1 5 first rotation, 2 of them so far on the second one, which is this one. See what else we can get. Now, I'd never think I'd be able to beat 3 diamonds back to back. Like, zone after zone. Did that with a red deer. That's, like, one of my first videos. Anyway, I did that on red. Back to back to back. Like, in one zone. Oh, look at that. There's a 9. Let's go. Shoot it. Go to the next zone. Oh, look at that. There's a 9. Let's go. And then I make a joke. Can you imagine if there's a 9 in the next one? Oh, look at that. There's a 9. Let's go. It was pretty weird. Pretty interesting, though, because my herd management is not perfect for either of these. Definitely not for Fallow. I mean, I'm just tired of shooting the solos. I shot 200 kills of solos to start off this game. That's what I had. Uh-oh. They're fleeing. Can I see what you are? 3. B. We're just not going to shoot that way, then. I always just like to see what it is. Go. Oh, and it floated. You know what? Y'all can stay on the ground. I main menu every... Y'all are so annoying. You know what? I skipped the zone last rotation, I think. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I always forget about this zone, right? Like, you don't say that. Oh, my. Monsters. On in the big boys. We're in the big leagues now, son. Oh, he slid down the mountain. I'm sitting here monitoring the stream because last time it crashed on me. Come on now. Oh man. I don't know if that was a YouTube issue or an internet issue or Game Labs issue, but I think it's a... I went on my internet. I mean, obviously I was chilling. Because I was able to access YouTube and I went to check. So I think it's got to be a Streamlabs to YouTube output. I fixed it now. So far, last time we got 50 minutes in, 5-0, and then it cut out. At least we got the great one to in there, thank God. I would have been upset if the great one cut out because I wasn't recording it or anything. If you want to see the great one, it's in that stream. Y'all can go. Actually, I'm lying. In the comments, I put a timestamp. And I'll do that for any future something significant happens. Like if I shoot a super rare... Well, if I shoot a super, I'll probably make poppin' timestamp. Let's be real. Y'all can make clips or what do with that. I don't. People are always like, don't remix my content. It's copyright, whatever. You got full send. Go for it. I don't see how many views you get. I'm just curious now. And also, it'd allow me to improve on myself, too. Somebody else edited the content and posted it as their own, trying to grow. Hey, you know what? I would probably learn from that how to grow myself, so I want to go back in that stream and clip it free. And usually directly after the streams, I'll look through it and try and find out when it happened. Because it'll take me a little bit to edit a clip if I were to, you know, I don't like the post thing. And the other goal is to try and get some sort of something to go. I don't want to just... I mean, I could... Oh, dude. These fur types, now that I've gotten to Mela, they're terrifying. I thought a Mela was going to be obvious, but it's like a light brown. It is. Realistically, it's like a... I thought it was going to be jet black, to be honest. Like, it was pretty clear. I recognized that at the back there wasn't a thing. But, like, it was a little lighter than I thought it was going to be. I was like, ooh, Mela, that's going to be... Wrong. I had a hard time telling. Albino's pretty easy because of the head. The head is completely white versus white sound. And the same thing with the chocolates. If you see on the hind legs, if that's black, then that's a Mela. It's brighter towards the hind legs. That's a great way to tell as well. I'll see on the albinos not so much because their eyeballs are pretty darn on. Yeah, like a. So do albinos. White. See that? There's a chocolate. See that hind white strip. Trying to go hind white strip across here. And there's a black stroke down the left. Not sure if that's actually part of the mod. That's how I tell. Albinos, they're a little tricky because you have to look really close. No, not a big. You can catch them. You can tell that one's chocolate. I can say adding new fur types makes it a lot more interesting. Like, heck, I sat here for an hour yesterday. Up from 300 to 400. 400. I basically did an entire hunt. Pop. Pop. And 2, I never shot anything here. Because I never probably. On the road again. On the road again. I'm not. I'm sure the people that I told to follow me on Twitch are absolutely flabbergasted because I just disappeared. I said, yeah, I'm good. Twitch is a hard platform to grow. Reason being is because, number one, even the top streamers, they're going down. Well, not a lot. I don't think Kick is a competitor either. I think they're both just... They're both a very similar platform. So to be honest, I don't really care, and I don't want to have to worry about that. So I'm picking and sticking. I'm picking YouTube and sticking with it. Because I personally believe that there's no discovery on YouTube. People are like, oh, I don't have any viewers because of discovery, whatever. If people really wanted to, they could look up your content. Like, especially a mine title. I usually put, like, Great One Grind. In this case, I didn't, sadly. I can put, like, Fallow or whatever. You can put something in there. I probably should have put Call of the Wild. Did not do that part. But I don't care. We'll see how it compares to others. I bet it'll be okay, though. I would be willing to... and I always made menu just because Fallow are inconsistent. So just taking the 10-15 seconds that it takes to hit continue, worth it for me. I just feel like I can get more kills per rotation, which I guess in that main menuing is not good. There's another 5. I know it's a 5. Huge. Guaranteed dime 5. Okay. Okay. Wow, you know how good it is. Not even perfect either. Like, I have, I think, 2 solo zones with... It's actually worse than... Alright. See. They never give me any shots. That's... Oh, he's gonna stand right behind him now. I will take that shot any day. I'll take that shot as well. Thank you. Bye-bye. He just goes flat. There we go. Guaranteed dime. So I can go ahead and open up the dime counter. Get ready to change that one. Go ahead and tick it up right now, then I don't have to worry about it. I was gonna F with it, but I can't say that. Guaranteed 9. It depends. If I mess it up, I'll go back and change it. Oh, I thought there was another one. Those are still 2 big deer. Like, you see, these zones are very good for trophies. Crap, I need to stop shortening down. Alright, this one in front of the stand is the time, and the other one's the one absolutely more. Up. Huh? Up. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. That brings us up to 16 dimes on the... and 3 in today's. You shoot that one with a regular rifle, too. He looks pretty large. I doubt he's gonna make it. How's it? So I'm not adding to the timing count. Alright. Okay. Hey, 120. Oh. That's 3 dimes in 30 minutes. Right, that's literally purely, like, my dime rate's not good. That's not it. It's purely the fact that I have an extra number zone. Like, most big streamers, even, like, iBuy, oh, iBuy might have maybe there. Oh, he always gonna have my guy. But, like, Lady Legend, for example, she does 8 zones because she wants to pick up 10th and doesn't want to run, whatever. I know that Scarecrow does 9 or 10, and I'm doing 11 right now. So, it's just... it's the number of zones that you're willing to run. Like, I feel like even fast traveling, like some people just don't feel like right here. I'm running for about 5 seconds, which is about 5 or 6 seconds, which is about the time of the fast travel to even see the deer. Some people just aren't willing to. Well, not willing. Some people would rather not. But in my case, running is good because then I can save. I don't have to worry about this zone being messy and all that, and I can just fast travel right. Oh, there's another deer here. See, there's what the thing is with the whites. Not really. You can barely see the spots. It's pretty hard. I don't know. It's interesting. Like doing propaganda now. How to tell apart the whites and the albinos. Let's go. No. White fallow. I'm just rocking right now, man. Having a blast. Oh, that's pretty good. I should start saying having a blast, like right before I shoot. I'm like, if somebody pops in, hey man, what's up? Nothing, having a blast. Bang. Yeah. It's your birthday. Terminator 1. That's an interesting. I have like 3 or 4 Twitch followers, and they have the most interesting. They are different in their own special way. I don't mean the people behind the user. I think I know. But, you know, it's just interesting some of these users. Not expect it. Terminator 11152. Or this one's Billy 1003. That one's instead of 1000 instead of 100. I sound like that when I'm talking about math and things. 900. Because that's just how I sound like a whole robot. 200. Killing at 488 kills already. God. Now we pushing up pretty quick. Hope that's actually accurate. There's no telling if it is with me. I make plenty of mistakes. Everybody does. I feel like I make an extraordinary number of mistakes. Also, I highly recommend that you don't do this. But I only prep enough for streams to the point where, like, I have everything up and ready to go. I recommend that y'all actually take enough time and be sure and double check everything, which is probably why my stream crashed today. Please take the time to double check everything. I never double check, which is probably a very risky way to live life. Well, unless it's, for example, college pay. Like I'm currently, not right now. I'm currently. Get the point. That's both, and they landed right next to each other. Now, how much I bet these ones are gonna scare off the under me? But let's wait on the shot for a little bit. I think there has to be something. I swear it has to do with whether I shoot. I don't think it has to do with distance. Since they're now like 300 out. Okay, it does have to do with whether I shot or not. There they all are. That one's attentive for some reason. But it has to do with whether I shot recently. Okay. Okay, so keep that in mind. We'll settle there. They render, they can start playing. Even though they might be startled from the shot, they're not going to be able to move. It will sit there for about 3 seconds of that fast travel in order to make them just go alert at the most. Travel. Then we can always pop. Okay. I think these are 2 herds in one. But I truly believe that I think there's supposed to be another somewhere. But since I'm grinding on 1 buck out of each herd, they'll never disappear. But that's why I'm not going to shoot that other buck that's there. I have in the past. And I like completely lost respawns from there. And then for about 2 rotations, this was my last great one grind. 2 rotations, they weren't there. 2 or 3 in a row. And I was like, uh-oh, did I delete it? No idea why. So I was like, uh-oh, did I delete some? Nope, they migrated to a different part of the map, so I blasted them out of there. They migrated, one of them migrated over here. There was like an insane amount of, one of them migrated into one of these. And I think there's still one solo somewhere up there in the bottom of those two, but I'm not bothered with it. Basically, all my solos are minimum 8 except for one, which is like a very... It goes up to 108. As long as it doesn't make gold, I'm good. But ideally, minimum weight's sub 150. Because I've noticed that even if you get it down to minimum weight, those max weighters need like a lot of load. So even this zone here, I have 2 back in it. Just to put down. Like to even keep max weights is... What is up? Yo, yo, yo. How's it going? I'm... Got to. That last stream that I had was rough, man. I had all kind of technical difficulties. But hope you... I posted the great one picture, and I put a timestamp underneath it. That one. Great one. We're just chugging this stream so far. We've gotten 3 dimes, 1 troll, and a mela. That's like 30 minutes. All I needed was that mela to be a diamond. I think I also just got very lucky though, because I had 2 diamonds side by side. Oh, yo. Cracker lacking. Okay. But I'm also going to be monitoring the stream, so if it crashes on you, don't worry about it. I'll start another. It's probably just going to take like a minute. Sure, I basically put it in a title. Upload a thumbnail. About it. Started on a whole new account. Huh. Well, I hope it goes well for you. So far, mine's been doing pretty good with our management. Getting a whole bunch of max weight. Hopefully you get a short one. Or at least a moderate one like I had. A moderate, well, that one's pretty good. That's about a moderate, 1,000 to 1. I hope you get one of those. Because I don't know. If I had gotten a long one, I would have been tempted to drop it. The herd management for Fallow is just level 4. Take it down. One that I really want to do is a Bantang grind because I literally hopped on Emerald. I don't think I botched. I botched it, but I hop on there, I shoot the first 4 I see, and it's done. That's gonna be pretty. But yeah, I hope your Fallow grind goes pretty well, man. Hope it does, whether you're doing herd management or not. I don't think it affects it much. Maybe like a bit. Maybe like 100 kills or something. But you're also spending 100 more kills over hours of shoot. Takes a long time to do solo herd man. I hope you don't have very many solos like you do with your whitetail. You got lucky on that one. Honestly, I wish I had no solos for my whitetail. I keep on calling everything fallow whitetail because I think that's the reason why I'm missing stuff. Prevon tool, dude. I'm just so used to saying whitetail. I mean, sorry, fallow. I'm like, oh look, fallow, fallow, fallow. Yeah, pretty big 4. Is that no? Yeah, I was freaking. I'm sitting there just grinding. I think it was the... But, you know, I think it was like... I'm just grinding like, oh, look, there's a chocolate. Wait, that's not a chocolate. That's what keeps it interesting. Even if you're spawning like a whole bunch of rares and dimes, that definitely keeps it interesting. Clutch shots don't work. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your Grey 1 Fallow grind. Hope you do. Well, honestly, I don't know if it's just me. The first part of grinds are always so... Nothing happened. Well, except for if you're unlucky like me and start spawning 5s and solos. Can't do anything about it besides. Which I guess is good. Get a free diamond. I'm just going for that super. And ideally, one of the... I think my number one is gonna be typical. Good. Or even Irish elk painted with. But my second one has got to be blade hooded. I'm kind of stuck between blade hooded and blade. They're both look very similar. One of the first that I'm really rocking with though right now. What is this? I was like, what in the world? Okay, my bad. No dimes. Yeah, 1 pie level 3. Yeah. That's how mine started. I got 1 dime. Oh, that's sweet. That is quite spectacular. I like how they give. Honestly, they seem to give more repairs too. I got like high level 3. That's sweet. And that's the other thing about the Fallow. I feel like no matter what level it is, it still looks so good because they have the redone furs and the racks are all the same. They're just lusters. Yeah, I also have a pie 3 and that they look pretty. I like all the pie. Fallow. And I'll that's pretty good. That's albino Europe. Honestly, I feel like I need to hunt things just besides grape. I have in the past, but kind of just dropped it. I don't think I've gotten a rare whitetail. It's crazy because I still hunt all the time multi. But yeah, it's always fun to get an extra albino on the way. I got a dime turkey because I was hunting and I was like, wait a minute, let's see what these birds are. I was in a solo zone over here. He walked across the street in front of me. Why is a turkey there? Free. Took me quite literally 2 days. Just eventually got him. But yeah, I always love those trophies that you come across. Whenever you're not even going. Like a little gift. Just a wee little gift. 500. Let's go. 500. Like we're not gonna have that scale. Oh. Monster 5. Okay. Talk about that scarecrow luck. Don't say anything. Yeah, that's a white. I thought that was an albino too. I was gonna. Mayhem. Found a level. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was celebrating those more than dimes. The level 2 solos. I was celebrating those way more than diamonds because those ones are. A lot of my solos look like this. If you're gonna see, there's 3s that are very small. Sub 150. However, that's a pretty nice white though. That's a big one. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I already have some big. Got it that time. There we go. Well, it's a guaranteed dime. It's gonna be axward. But yeah, I was celebrating those level 2s, man. Because it was so... Especially if you're stacking the... Ooh, that's a monster. Holy, he ain't max weight, but that's a big old diamond. Okay. So, very big old diamond. Still haven't got one across. Sorry, I'm just adding stuff to my pause because I have a secondary counter on there. That's a monster. Oh, I almost didn't get it. Whoops. Yeah, that's real. Okay. Anyways, whenever I stack 2s in my main zones, when I was rotating through to stack the 5s to shoot down solos, I guess I stacked so many 2s that like finding a 2 in a solo would. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Especially if it's like your first run through looking for. I have one that I actually had a level. I did not. But I have one that I had a level 2 already in. Another 3. a huge. Now that I think about it, that's a huge dime. I don't get many that big. I think I have 3 in the lodge that are about that size, like worth a 2. 66. Let's go. Level 2s. Because that'll, even if you're not doing herd management, just finding that 2 will help you spawn. Like, it'll increase your time rate by 1 or 2%. Because if, I mean, let's just assume there's about, probably not. I mean, let's just go ahead and assume that out of the 35 or 40 on this map specific, probably about a total of 60 bucks. Probably not. It's probably lower than that. But assuming that every time you find a 2, it's roughly like a, I don't know. It's probably a 1 to 3% chance of increasing your diamond rate. So that'll do for me. That was a monstrous time. I just keep thinking about it. That was pretty big. I should have been a little more excited about it, but I didn't think it was going to score that big. Usually when they have the bottom estimate of 260 or 259, they're usually big. And if they have one that's like, that seems outrageous, like I spawned one the other day that was a 60 minimum estimate and a maximum estimate of 110 or something. It was outrageous. Usually when they're at that, they score right at the bottom. Started the already level 16. Yeah, I feel like leveling up is, it's pretty quick, especially if you do grinds or even just shoot. Just started the account, you're already level 16. That's nice. Honestly, the hardest part for me was to find out what perks to use. I just, after I got to level 60, do whatever you want to do. But one that I would recommend, if you need cash, probably do. Just started the account. There's one perk. It's like the one where you get more for missions. I'll show you. Load in. It's one where you get more for missions that I used whenever I was killed. Skill right here. More the mirror. This one is, it increases. But I use that one when I'm leveling up. There's another 5. Dude, they're just rolling in now. That's the 4th dime of this stream. That's pretty good. Never about. Oh, he's giving me a shot. Wow, they're being kind of cooperative too. I've only had to use the 22 once. Might take that back right now. Leave your head down. Here we go. Will it be the 5th dime of this stream? That last one was the biggest one so far, though. That was a big one. I feel like leveling up in this game, the early levels are easy. The further ones are terrible because you don't get any perks. Oh, that's a good one. I can tax that one. All right. Way to go. We're racking them. Quite literally. 18 dimes. Oh, that's kind of 500 kills. But I literally got a 4 streak of trolls last night. I can't even say that. I don't play late anymore. Because I feel like, I don't know what I feel like. I probably should start playing later. I don't, though, even though it'd be more convenient for everybody. I don't, though, just because I feel like I need to keep to a schedule. That's just me. Anyway, there it is. Good old dime. It's always nice to see those good ones. Coming in every run now. That was the 2nd one. 122. At 500 kills on. I'm a little higher than that. Anyway, all I have to say on the fallow grind, though, like you said, you're starting it, you're just starting it or whatever. It goes fast. Like, it just does. So efficient as well, especially on that's I should learn how to say it. Like, look up the actual what people call it. Anyway, yeah, it's so efficient. I think you'll take the run. At least I do. Well, at this point, I'm kind of the diamond's kind of fizzed out a little bit, unless it's big. It's one of those things where I don't really get nervous about. I get excited a little bit. It's like a little boost. That's the one thing that's bad about herd management is you get so used to seeing level 5, it's insane. Like, I'm just so used to it. I've seen level 5 on my screen. At least the one it feels like 100 times, but it's probably around 30 times. Hey, yeah, exactly. Te Awarora. Ow. Yeah, that's it. Right. Awarora. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I just call it. There's another 5. God, man. Herd management is insane. Goodness gracious. That was a flat rack. I used to think those were. Aoura. Ow. Aoura. I can't say it. It is what it is. And I feel like if I was reading it, I could say it, but I just can't off the top of my head. It's okay. Forget what I'm saying. Here we go. This one might be a troll because I've had too many. Yep. Of course it is. Bang. Second troll of this stream. Hey, at least that's 2 out of 6, 7. That's absolutely crazy. That's like herd management. I mean, it's still pretty good that I'm getting. Okay, what's going on? Are these both small? Can I be done with this zone? Oh, I think I can be done. I'll just not bother with it. I need to work on this. I'm gonna have to go to practice in about 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm about to end it anyways in about 10 minutes because for me that's 5 o'clock and I usually stream 4 to 5:30. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Feel free, man. You don't have to though. You can do you. You do. I think I'm almost done with this zone. I don't want this zone anymore because it's just intermingled. Like 2 of these are solos. I don't want them. I think I'm done. Used to be pretty good for dimes. I think like literally my first diamond bit. I just don't. It'll still put me at end zone. I'm currently at 11. To be fair though, it is a little of a stretch because I have to walk everywhere and that's very annoying. If I get rid of that one, it'll give me. So basically, I'll be able to shift this tent right on the zone. That's all it'll give. The leisure of. $10. Okay. We'll see what we can make happen. How about that in 10 minutes? See. What are you? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a solo. I just know that probably not gonna. Hope you have a wonderful practice though. If I miss you and you leave in 10 minutes, hope you do, man. I should honestly probably go practice. I'm just waiting on. Well, I need to do a little bit of work. No need to talk about that. That's just building it up on me. I'm like, oh, I know I need to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I know I. Big old procrastinator over here. Even when it comes to this sometimes. Well, not stream. Kind of fun to stream. But even when it comes to herd, especially herd management, big procrastinator. Like, I think last week. I don't know. It was the week before I spawned the gray one. I did not get, but like, oh, there's another one. I think I was like, no way, another one. Yeah, herd management for. I wish I got like a good herd management like this on Red Deer Grind because I did pretty good. Hey, ow. Yeah, I'm trying. 504. I might go check out the lodge too after this rotation. Add stuff in. And I don't think it'll support. What are you? Big old fool. Probably not gonna make it. I'm just gonna blast you with. 4 makes it, I'm not gonna count it. Blasted it. But 4 makes it, I'll be a little upset, but I want to try and taxi one of 4 that makes it. Ideally 2 of them for 3 minutes. Oh, 300 bullet. Flat spot. 300 is okay. Watching the clock, man. I'll try and hop into the lodge here. Show you that great. I might not. I'm just gonna keep chugging. But once again, hope you have a fantastic practice. Well, as good as it's gonna be. Depends upon whether it's a whatever kind of practice, whether it's an instrument or whatever. Instrument, sport, whatever. Sometimes the sport practices are fun and good, and sometimes they suck. That's all I have to say. Especially whenever I'm like not feeling one. Most of the time I am. Most of the time. I'm not feeling one. I'm just not. Or I'm tired. Okay, that's problem. A deer. Uh-oh. It's probably a good problem though. And you. I don't want to. I don't want to. Probably a good problem. Let's see if we get a great one off. People are always like, it's a sign, it's a sign. I've learned that it just happens. Also, you know what's strange? I don't know if it's still here. If I zoomed in somewhere, there was a circle that was drawn on the map, and I don't know what that means at all. Pretty weird. And I've only ever had it happen once. I should have screenshotted it. I had a circle on the map circling. It was circling literally all my fallow zones. It came right here along the edge of the lake, circled, did a big circle down. Why did this happen? I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out what did that reason. That has to do with something though. I feel like that just doesn't. That's not a random visual glitch because it was a perfect circle too. All of my, except for the ones to the. It was perfect too. Yeah, you couldn't have drawn a perfect. Oh, I don't know. That also could have been a sign for something. I don't know what it could have been. Now, next time the circle pops up, I'm gonna grind a kill inside the circle. See what happens. Because I think when it popped up, I shot this zone. Well, it was in. Shot one out. Let's see. If can you imagine though if I figure out something with this? I don't know. If I figure out something with the circle, this great one's out for everybody. Keep grinding until you see a circle, and if you see a circle, stop grinding and shooting that. Oh yeah, this is interesting. The owl. I got it that time. Got it that time. Here we go. So my solos are more consistent than my regulars. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's a 5. Okay. I'll take it any day. He might actually. I think he makes it. Just because of the top. Wow, look at that. I literally think that's the 8th 5 this. More than I usually get. Here we go. Will we end it off on a 5 for it? Dead. Well, pretty ready to practice. Anyways, Ben, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a fantastic. You do. Hope you have a wonderful rest of evening or day, or yeah, it's gonna be right. Okay. I'd also hope your grind goes well as well on your new account. Yeah, it's a sweet. Ain't a monster, but it's a diamond, not tax worth. Adding to counters. That's probably the most inefficient part of this grind, me having these different counters, but it's because the one on my computer here that does the stream, the one that's linked up to the stream, is absolutely bad. Like sometimes I'll get ready to stream and I always check it before I go live because it's outrageous. I'll be getting ready to go live and it'll say like 2. I know I don't have 2. Got more. Oh my god. Yeah, this will probably be my last rotation. I need to go do some actual people. I needed to do something. My brain. At this point, this is kind of mine. Commentating. Well, maybe not mindless. I have to be careful. Herd management was. Yeah, I dislike it and love it at the same time. I only dislike it when I'm actually doing it. I love it whenever I'm done with it, and it's spawning big. And I'm gonna try and do a bear grind at some point. I started looking for got 2 or 3 of them to see. Okay, you can spot males. Oh, it is terrible. Like, I didn't know just how bad it was, and I'm deciding like not to unless I get insane peer pressure and it like ends. Either that, or if it's like a very highly recommended thing by viewers in the future, like a lot of people. I'm not doing it. I mean, it was rough. Like, I did 4 kills and I blew out it. Like, it was like a zone where 2 or 3 were sitting. I'm like, okay, they have herd zones, whatever. And I went over, picked it up, and it said 2, and then I shoot it, and then they'd never come back. Okay, that's a problem, but okay. But I think I understand the game now. What you do is you just shoot your males until they get somewhere that you want them to be, and you stop. Then you start doing HM. Mixing the 2 together does not work at all. Step 1 is getting male. And I basically have 4 kills on the bear grind. I'm just not. Might go back and do my first ever grind. I started a herd management. Wasn't even a great. It was a HM on wildebeest. Yeah, I'm not English, but it's okay. Wildebeest, because they make diamond. They used to be the best for making diamond all the time, but now it's gotta be. There's another 5. That one's troll. All day that 5 is troll. All day. Can almost guarantee you that it purely because of the number of trolls. Not sure if it's only. It's fun. It adds a whole element of surprise to it, but it gets pretty obvious after a while. That looks like. Also, another thing is if the rack's not thick, it's my opinion. We'll find out though. Here we go. Rack does not look very thick. Oh, it has actually. Don't listen to me anymore. I'm not a valid source of information. That's 20 dimes on the grind. Let's go. But it was not tax work. I gonna we're gonna see what we're looking at. I think I am just gonna completely. But I said I was gonna drop last time, I think. So that's a big 4, and that's another big 4. He just looked. Might be my first. Probably not though. Looks like he's gonna score 239. Something outrageous, or like maybe even just 239 to 240. I'm thinking that gun's got a big set of antlers that like they're thick. It's definitely not. That one's antlers are thick though. Highlighted. That one's thick. That's 2. Still, I'm not even gonna pick up that one there. I'm gonna hop in the lodge. Around. I'm gonna. Out for a little. Maybe do one. What's going on? What's in the herd? Okay, 2s. Okay, well, I'll do this off. If not, we did pretty good. Yeah, not exactly what I thought. 230. Yeah, how many we got? We got a Mela as well. Hey, Awaroa. Well, finally say the name of this map. Goodness gracious. Not very easy to inform people. Hey, all the ones on the floor are beat. I don't want to show. I have it short. How many did we get? Not that awful many. Wait, did I not taxi some? Oh, I don't taxi unless they're over 260. Okay. I remember now. My own rule. Well, there's the albino over there. Just got him, too. Albino and a Mela. They're both... They're not gold. Maybe I could stick these three in. Okay. I have another monster. You get a spot on the floor. Ooh, it's a white, finally. Finally got a monster white. What's in here? Got a room. Okay. Thank Lord this stream actually stayed alive. That's one down. That's a chocolate. Alright. I'm not going to show you the score on these. Not sure. Already seen this now, and that's still my biggest. I got the diamond turkey. It's almost max score. Max score is 4.8. Silver, silver, gold. Yeah, I don't want to mix them up. I want to keep like gold. That one's pretty. My biggest one somehow, even though the back looks tiny. Alright, wait, let's go back to the great one. We're looking at the... I mean, it's not a big spoil if y'all even see this. It won't. That's not. Here she blows. Here it is. A pretty good combo. I kind of like the silver. The back legs, like with the stripe up there, it kind of looks like a piebald right here. Really nice. Anyways, we will be leaving off there, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed and hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.